I work for Record Harvest here in Nevada, Missouri. We are a precision agriculture firm. We're dealers for Trimble and Ag Leader, Midtech, TeeJet, Raven. Basically, our goal as a company is to help producers maximize their profits, maximize their efficiency in the field. We offer everything from precision soil sampling services to precision ag equipment. So we like to think of ourselves as kind of the whole picture, the full circle when it comes to precision ag. We've noticed in the past we've got customers that start out pretty slow, edging into the process, and it's almost an addictive technology. Once they see the benefit of it, see how it can help them improve the management practices on their farm, it's amazing how that interest takes off.
When I was a little boy, my dad was still harvesting corn by hand. And he always commented in later years that any man that could harvest 100 bushel a day was a pretty good man. And we run probably 100 bushel now in a minute and a half. It just amazes me what we do now. At that time, grain was hauled by wagons or by pickups, and now then we've moved on to 10-wheelers and 18-wheelers, and I wonder what the next 40 years will bring.
The business of crop production is dramatically different these last few years, and part of this is that the technology is so much different. We have genetically modified crops now that are doing things much differently than they have in the past, and that has changed really the whole marketplace, how a farmer thinks. And so many of the past threats to crops, such as insects and diseases and weeds, are handled much differently than they have been in the past because we have genetic modifications to handle some of those types of things. The other thing that has changed very much is that agriculture has very much entered the electronic world. Just a few years ago, it was difficult to communicate with many farmers because they were not using email, whereas many other business people in other sectors of the economy were commonly using email. And we have picked up on that trend is definitely changing. More and more farmers have high-speed internet access, they're using email. That again is all part of this electronic revolution that's occurring in farms that we think is driving this whole precision agricultural situation. Because if a farmer is not comfortable with email, if they're not comfortable with the system of computer files and that whole thing, they may not be comfortable with taking a card out from a monitor or something in a combine and creating a yield map or something like that.
We use the Trimble Auto Guidance on everything we do, basically, from spraying to fertilizing, disking, combining. Every pass that goes across the field we use the auto guidance on, and it's as far as easy to use. It's Wyatt, my son, he's 6 years old now. He told me to get out of the seat and he could fertilize, and he can turn the tractor around, push the button, and it's on its way to the other side of the field. So.
I think in the Midwest today we're right in the middle of this adoption curve. We're right in the center of it. The adoption rate is faster than we've ever seen it in the past. And this technology, although it may have been designed for some of the vegetable farmers in the West, it truly adapts well to the corn and bean farmers right here in the Midwest, as well as all the grain crops that we have here. So a few of the things that we've done is not only steer tractors, but now we're also managing the information that's happening on the tractor at any specific time. So we can take a look at the information on the tractor in an office, we can manage it remotely, we can send messages to the driver of the tractor, and we can even take a look and see what is happening on site at any particular time.
If you had to look into a crystal ball and really look at where this industry has come in such a short amount of time, the future is let your imagination run wild. But we really feel that that the data is going to become crucial, even more so than we've ever imagined. It's probably going to be the most valuable crop that a farmer harvests. You know, what this GPS technology allows him to do is literally document everything he does. I mean, from the moment he gets out in the field, he can document every variety that he produces, when he placed it in the ground, how much rain it may have got through the season, what was, you know, done on that field throughout the year. And literally by the time he gets to harvest, you know, he is able then, with a yield map through his combine, able to document and compare notes, and literally now through the GPS and computers analyze that in ways he never had the opportunity to before.